What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Trials and the Trails of Life with me, your host, your pathfinder, and your all-around lifestyle enthusiast, Humza Shamsuddin. And I just got to ask you guys a question today. I'm really speaking to all of my perfectionists out there. How many of you are self-proclaimed perfectionists? I mean, I know this guy is, yeah? If I'm going to put my name on something, it's got to meet my standard, right? I mean, how many of you that resonates with you? I know that's been a part of my story for a long time. And one of the beautiful things that, I discovered was simply that awareness, knowing that, oh, right, not everybody lives their life with that expectation, that standard, whatever it may be, whether it's how you organize your home or how you conduct business. And I think it's such a fascinating topic because along the way, I've heard this phrase, progress over perfection. And it really got me wondering, what is that all about? And speaking only to my perfectionists in the crowd, when I was younger, I used to plan my trips, my vacations, my activities to the nth contingency. Whatever could go wrong, I had a plan for when it did go wrong. And it was great. I felt so prepared, right? I was also exhausted by the time the trip came around. By the time it came around to have fun, I was toast because I'd already been working on this for the past week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And it was amazing. I mean, I knew what was going to happen. But there was a turning point in my life when it actually became just exhausting and I didn't want to do it. And while my friends loved it because, hey, he's always got a plan, he knows what's up. It took a toll on me personally. I wasn't enjoying the things, not nearly to the degree that I do now. And, a number of years back, I had a big shift. And it was this trip to Guatemala to go build a school. And I remember reaching out to the actual host of that trip and asking, what do I need to bring? The most research that I chose to do was go to the State Department's website and get a feel for, what's going on in the country. And I reached out to the organization that we were supporting and I wanted to get a feel of what's the cultural norms down there so I could, be culturally sensitive. And I don't forget this. The actual host of that trip sent me a list and said, this is what you need to bring. And I looked at that list and I went, okay. I'm going to add 1 or 2 things to that, but I'll go with it. And so I did. I showed up into a country I'd never been to. And I was like a kid on Christmas Day. I remember to this day going through the city with just wide eyes, taking it all in. Just being present in the moment, not knowing what to expect, what was going to come up. I just knew we were going to build a school and I had no idea what I was stepping into. And let me tell you, that shift was one of the greatest things in my life because I now understand progress over perfection. See, because if I would have sat there and doing all the research and preparing and going over checklists and this and that, and what if this happens? I wouldn't have been present in the moment. I likely may not have even gone on that trip because I wouldn't have been prepared for it. I wouldn't have thought I was prepared for it. And how that translates now is in so many things that I do. I trust myself to be able to navigate whatever that plan is and be able to actually piece together a plan in the moment, right? Because I know where I'm at right now and I know where I want to be, where I want to go, that's really all I need, right? I know what resources I have available to me and that's it. I trust myself to be able to navigate and collaborate and co-create what that experience is, and not be the sole resource. Not be the one, with the checklist. Okay, did we do that? Yeah. Did we do that? Yeah. Okay, well, this happened. Switch over here. Okay, we need to do this and we need to do that. The most important thing that I've found up to this point is identifying where you are, where you want to go, and what's the first step that you have to take to start that motion, to start that progress. Because once you put your body in motion, isn't it easier to duck and weave and just dance with whatever comes up versus having your plan? This is what it has to be. Okay, I do this, and I do this. It's no fun. Where's the creativity? Where's the flow? Where's that energetic exchange? It's not there. And so, to all of my perfectionists, myself included, I just offer to you, answer this for yourself. What is it that you have not started motion in? You haven't taken action to accomplish, to achieve, something towards a goal, a dream, whatever it might be. Maybe you want to take up dancing. Maybe you want to learn how to, backpack or more about nature. Okay, great. What's the first thing that you need to do to start motion? Answer that. And I would challenge you in the next week, and no longer than that, in the next week, to take action and take that first step. Because once you're moving, now things are flowing. It becomes a dance to get to where you want to go. And I promise you, if you're willing to lock into just being present in the process, you're going to learn so much along the way. You're going to embrace the experience so much more. And really, that's where the spice of life is. Imagine the story you can create when you're just moving. You're going with the flow. Nature does it. Why can't we? When was the last time you saw a perfectly straight tree? I don't know that there is one. And if there is, send me a picture. I'd love to see it. Otherwise, it's nature. It's doing the dance. Move a little this way, move a little that way. Ultimately, what's the goal? Get as high up as possible. Get all the sun that you can. That's it. How simple is that? So take the first step. Get in motion. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Trials and the Trails of Life with me, Humza Shamsuddin, signing off. Have an amazing day.